American billionaire George Soros, a man who's known for being a mega donor to the Democrats in the US and a prominent left-wing activist, is taking a major share in 200 radio stations across 40 markets in the US, reaching around half the country's population.
Why make trillions when we could make billions?
Now, I have no problem with someone buying media and using it to promote their beliefs and ideas. We live in a free market and free speech countries, or at least we're supposed to, and I hate over-regulation. So Soros can buy or do whatever he likes, so long as everyone else can too. But it seems that America's communications regulatory body, the Federal Communications Commission, or FCC, fast-tracked the decision to give Soros's purchase the green light, as one of the commissioners told Fox News' Laura Ingraham this week.
But if George Soros gets his way, will they have the ability to basically silence conservative voices?
Look, this Soros-backed group is looking to buy the second largest radio station group in the country. We're talking over 200 radio stations across more than 40 markets.
That's FCC Commissioner Brendan Carr. America's FCC has 5 commissioners, at the moment 3 Democrats and 2 Republicans. Mr. Carr's obviously one of the Republicans.
The vast majority are probably, music or sports, but there are at least a handful in those states that carry conservative talk radio, including Sean Hannity, Mark Levin, Dana Lash. And so I think there is a concern. Look, Congressman Chip Roy was first to this to sound the alarm that the FCC has been asked not just to approve this, but to approve it on a special Soros shortcut where we're not even going to run the normal agency process.
Some Republican politicians in Congress are saying that the deal may amount to interference in the 2024 presidential election. 2 senior Republican lawmakers are very worried about the Soros move. They say Soros finances organizations that, quote, are advocating for free speech restriction and censorship of conservatives online, and is also investing in podcast platforms.
You know, Scott, I've been a frickin' evil doctor for 30 frickin' years, okay? Cut me some frickin' slack.
Meanwhile, the vice presidential debate happened this week in America. There'll only be one. It was fairly dull, as these things usually are, but Trump's running mate, J.D. Vance, seemed to give specific policy positions, while Harris's running mate, Tim Walz, spoke in the usual motherhood waffly statements that his boss does. In the latest polls, Harris is ahead in all the major polls by at least a couple of points, but the New York Post newspaper says new polling from the main swing states reveals that momentum is building for Donald Trump, putting him in front in North Carolina, Georgia, and Arizona, while he and Harris are tied in Pennsylvania. The paper says that if those numbers hold up, Trump will have 262 electoral college votes in the bag, and Harris's path to victory would then be quite narrow. You need 270 electoral college votes to win the presidential election, and each state gets a different number of votes. The polling aggregate site, 538.com, this week says that both candidates, on its analysis, have about an equal chance of winning at this point. With all the government crackdown on freedom of speech and digital IDs and marketing companies manipulating your information, you would be crazy not to have a virtual private network on your laptop and phone. In fact, all of your devices. I was once a bit afraid of how these things work, that they might, slow down my internet speed or be too complicated to set up. But private internet access is terrific. And when you buy from them, you're supporting the other side too, because they're one of our sponsors. So to help keep yourself safe from big government and big corporations with a VPN, get onto private internet access. We have done a fantastic deal just for other side viewers. You're going to get 83% off the usual price and 4 months free. That brings it down to just $2.68 a month, a half a cup of coffee. It's amazing. You just got to use the special access code that you can see on your screen right now. That is piavpn.com, piavpn.com/other side, and you'll get that discount if you do that, okay? It's super easy to download, super easy to get running. Literally just takes a few minutes, and it's always on. It didn't slow down my internet speed one bit. And a side benefit is that I can now watch Netflix using my Netflix account as if I'm in any country in the world, which opens up the whole global Netflix library to me. And best of all, by using PIA, you're supporting the other side in a very big way and helping us to keep on providing an alternative to the mainstream media focused on Aussie news. piavpn.com/otherside. Get on it. If you like that clip, there's more where that came from in our full show, The Other Side. You can watch it right here, the latest episode. And please subscribe to our channel by pressing the subscribe button right here or down here. And remember to click that notification bell too. It all helps. Join us and become part of The Other Side.